are going to be rating the players, and let me know your opinions going into this game, because it's just massive, massive. Yesterday, Chelsea were able to snatch three massive points from West Ham United, and hey, this game was just Chelsea nearly bottled it out. Hey, but we were lucky to get in there and make that massive 3 points. And Jorginho also bottled out penalty, and I thought that was the end of the game. But hey, guess what? Pulisic turning the game to Chelsea on a massive 3 points to Chelsea. What do you think about this game? Let me know your opinions and suggestions going into this game. And hey, these ratings is going to be absolutely amazing and great, great, great opportunity from all of us. And let's know what you are thinking about this game, because this is massive and great, great, great game for Chelsea yesterday. But West Ham, as we already know them, hey, West Ham, as we already know them. Let's see how this is going to play out, guys, because massive, massive turnaround yesterday, and I think the fans the fans are not in the stadium currently. Yes, they are not, because of the tickets they failed to sell to Chelsea play fans. So because of that, maybe sometimes the buzzing and all the noise is not there. It's affecting the players. Why? But let me know how this is gonna turn around, because it is absolutely amazing, and we need to go ahead to rate these players and see what they can be able to do this season, because the 3 points as at now, the third position of the Premier League as at now is ours. But what can change here? Let's see what is going to happen, and let's see how things are going to work out. And yesterday, Thomas Tuchel, as I said, was able to give a formidable selection yesterday once again. And tactical magician, I call him. He is what it is, and he is what we talked about him, because he is just a massive coach. But the only problem Chelsea need to do is the offensive. We are not clinical enough in the offensive area of our pitch. We are not clinically good enough in the offensive area of our pitch. But guys, if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, because yesterday Chelsea were able to play how many possession in the first half. Now another comments coming in from Kanluka. Yes, Kanluka said, bro, how are you, bro? How are you? Let me know what you think about yesterday game and player rating today. What do you think about it? Let me know your suggestions and opinions going into this game for sure. Yes, and if you're new, do us a favor and be part of this amazing community where your opinions and suggestions are highly, highly welcome, because this is massive game for sure, as I said. And yesterday, Chelsea were able to get that three maximum points, and they have opened the game between them and Arsenal. Now 5 points between Chelsea and Arsenal at the moment. Chelsea still have a game at hand to play. So let me know who is who. Yes, will Chelsea be able to get to the maintain the third four or the third position, or they will bottle it in? Let me know in the comment section as well. We are going forward to rate these players and see how their performance and how they can be able to improve as well in this game. Absolutely brilliant and absolutely massive, massive, massive game around, and we could just be doing it as well. Guys, we need to start with who? Let's start with Edward Mendy. Yesterday, Edward Mendy was on goal for Chelsea. Absolutely massive, massive performance. Even though he had little to do in the game, but Edward Mendy, we all know him. We all know Edward Mendy, and we all know what he can offer in the field of play. This is what we can be able to do as well, and he is just massive, 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 massive performance yesterday, and we would not be able to say much about Edward Mendy. Edward Mendy didn't have much to do yesterday. When we all knew Chelsea yesterday was something else, absolutely something else. And sorry guys, because of yesterday's jubilation, I still have sore throat as well. So this is just what we are actually looking for. And he had very little to do in the pitch yesterday, because both midfielders and defensive was very, very good. And even Chelsea just mounted pressure on West Ham the whole entire game, and West Ham couldn't create much opportunities, even though they had some shots off target and one shot on target in, or is it two? That was two shots on target in the entire team, in the entire game. But Edward Mendy had little to do, and probably I will be giving him 6 out of 10. What do you think about that, guys? Let me know your opinions and suggestions going into this game, because Edward Mendy didn't do much yesterday, and hey, Christian Pulisic need to get playing time, guys. Christian Pulisic need to get playing time. What do you think about that as well? Because he is yesterday coming on to do what he did yesterday was just absolutely massive and great opportunity for all of us as well, because without him Chelsea couldn't get that opportunity to get that three massive points out in Stamford Bridge. Whoa. So let me know what you think about it, because it is absolutely massive and class game as well, and we would not just be able to be here, but hey, we are ready to go in there. So Edward Mendy 6 out of 10. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comment section, because this is absolutely massive game from all of us. And hey, who said man no day? Let me know what is going on. And next, who could we be going next? Next, who do you think we're going to be going next, guys? Let me know in the comment section, because yesterday the three back was actually amazing, and they were very good going forward. And now let's go for Trevor Chalobah. Trevor Chalobah, yes, he is just a young guy, and he came into the team that was this season, because he went out on loan, and when he came back, he actually performed very well in the what do you call it, in preseason, and the coach couldn't do anything but to give him that opportunity to come on board and make everything possible for himself. But hey, Trevor Chalobah is a guy who has been just great for Chelsea, and believe it or not, it is absolutely amazing and great opportunity to have him here, and he could be able to make it done. Let me know your opinions and suggestions, guys, because it's just class of a game, and hey, it is absolutely massive. It is absolutely massive and absolutely brilliant, and we can't do anything to avert it. But hey, Chaloba yesterday is another one that I need to talk about, because this guy has proven every momentum that he is ready to play Chelsea defense. He is ready to do whatever he wants to do. And yesterday, a late addition to the starting 11 after Andreas Christensen was forced to pull out. Yes, he came on and he was massively involved in this game, and believe it or not, that was great performance from this guy. And hey, what do you think about him? What performance should we give him? Because it is what it is, and it is absolutely what it is. And if you just join us, let me know your opinions and suggestions going into this game, because Edward Chaloba really did perform very well, and we cannot just leave him out of the picture, because he is actually the man at the moment. Yes, he is the man at the moment, and he was able to involve yesterday and get that massive 3 points for Chelsea. And guys, what do you think we should give Chaloba? But for him coming on when Christensen was forced out, I think hey, he was able to play that position very well, and I think he could just be doing it as well. And I give him 6 out of 10 in this game. Yes, because he has the capability to improve, and now that Rudiger is confirmed of going out of the confirmed that he will be leaving Chelsea this summer, which means that Chaloba will be given that maximum opportunity, unless the next player coming in proves otherwise, because Chelsea will try to absolutely get replacement for Rudiger. What do you know? What do you think? And let me know your opinions and suggestions going into this game, because it is absolutely what it is, and we are buzzing into this game, and I'm just fortunate and I'm happy that Chelsea were able to get that massive 3 point out here. And who should we be going next? The man himself, the man himself. Guys, let me know in the comment section. Chelsea till Satan repent said, "Good evening, folks. Good evening. How are you doing, my brother? And how is the family doing as well?" And we are just finishing about Chalobah, and you came in. Chalobah yesterday came on in place of Christensen, was absolutely great, and he was able to get that maximum 3 points here. And hey, it is what it is, and we give him 6 out of 10 in this game. Yes, the next one we are going to is no other person but the defensive general, the controller of the defense, the one who is just what a player he is. 38 or 37 or 38 years of age, and he still look like he is in the picture of 20 years. Yes, he still looks like he is in the picture of 20 years, and he is absolutely buzzing. And his absence in the defense showed a lot for Chelsea. His absence in the defense showed a lot for Chelsea. And hey, Thiago Silva yesterday was present, and Chelsea defense and midfield was absolutely solid, and no one could just stop Chelsea. For no one could just break their defense yesterday, and it was just good. All thanks to Thiago Silva. All thanks to Thiago Silva. This guy, I still think he still have a lot of more years to his age. He still have a lot of more years to his age, bet it or not. But hey, it is something that we are looking for, and let's see how things are going to work out for sure. Chelsea to Satan said, "I'm doing great as well. The family. I was listening to you during Chaloba rating." Okay. I didn't know. That is massive. Thank you very much as well. But hey, Thiago Silva is Thiago Silva. We all know what he brings on board. We all know what he can do in the defensive lineup. And yesterday was yet another massive performance from Thiago Silva, even though they had much to do in the defensive area because West Ham couldn't attack much. They were more concentrated in defending to get a point out in Stamford Bridge, or just punishing Chelsea in a way than just attacking Chelsea. And hey, he was able to organize things at the back and even got the flick on header, which led to the penalty incident. Yes, we all know what really happened and Jorginho actually bottled that penalty out, and I don't even know whether he is also coming to complain about the pitch or it's only Christensen who is complaining of the pitch. But hey, you can't blame them much because as I understand that since they banned Chelsea, most of the workers were not getting paid and they were not doing, most of them were laid off, and hey, the grass cutting is not even at the level that they wanted to be. No one can control anyone because they are not getting paid, and this is the information I had. And hey, if they are complaining about the pitch, probably they are right to complain because that wasn't how it was. And I think these are some of the things why most of the players wants to leave Chelsea in this summer, because Tony Rudiger too is just going to leave as well, maybe because of those situations. But if you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section, and it is absolutely what it is, and it is what it is. But Thiago Silva, guys, what do you think about Thiago Silva? What should we rate him for? And hey, for him to have been able to organize and cause that penalty, but he has little to do in the defensive area yesterday, and I'll give him 6 out of 10 as well. What do you think about that, guys? If you think I'm being too harsh, let me know in the comment section. If you think that is okay, let me know in the comment section, because Chelsea is Chelsea. Whatever be the case, these players are out there fighting for themselves, fighting for the club, and fighting for the fans. And hey, we need to keep our heads straight, because not every squad will be able to perform the way these guys are performing with this current situation in the club. Yes, absolutely amazing and absolutely great. And now that we finish with these two, we are moving to who? Guys, let me know, who do you think we are moving to? Because the Capitano himself, The Capitano himself is ready, and he is ready to do what we. Wow, I can't believe it, because the last game he was able to cause penalty. I still ask myself, what was the VAR doing with that penalty? I still ask myself, guys. I don't know. People sitting in front of VAR cannot even see very well. Something that has been repeating cannot be seen, cannot, they are sitting over there and they can't do anything about it. And they just don't do things right. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. It is absolutely what it is. And this is what we've been talking about. The Capitano himself yesterday as well didn't show up that much yesterday, but what I can say is, yes, he is the captain of the side. Look really off his usual game and seemed to be frustrated with himself and others. Yes, that was what was actually happening, because these massive 3 points were very, very valuable to him as a captain. But he was very, very upset. I don't actually know what actually happened, because he wasn't, like, he was just looking like someone who is frustrated in the game as well. But hey, as a captain, he needs to put his head up, and yesterday he was able to put his head up. Then the team was able to get that massive 3 points. Remember, this was West Ham that defeated Chelsea in early fix, or that was, yeah, the early fixtures of the Premier League, around 10th or 15th or 12th game. That was, I can't quite remember, 2 goals to 1 in their home. But for Chelsea to turn things around yesterday, believe it or not, these guys really performed well. But the captain, I'm going to give him 5 out of 10, because he was looking like really, really, really unusual of himself. Because if he's in his game, we all know what he offer. But yesterday he seems upset and seems like he was frustrated, and himself with others. But as it is, yes, that is what I'm going to give it. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. Now, Chelsea till Satan repents said, let me say about Brazilians. Brazilians are football. Brazilians are football, and football is Brazilians. You have a team, and Brazilians are part of the team. You can win anything you want in ten. Uh-huh. In terms of football, absolutely, absolutely, you just nail it. And that is what we are actually talking about, because when the Brazilians were involved in Chelsea, we see that we were lifting a lot, we were lifting things. When they leave, we were finding it very difficult until Thiago Silva came in, and we also lift Champions League as well. And hey, this is what we are talking about, because they always know what to do at the right time, because they are very dedicated to football, and football is dedicated to them because they are dedicated to football. And Thiago Silva, with his age and current age, and he's still performing this kind of football level, believe me, he still have a lot of years to play. Guess who is here? LD boy. LD Legend is here, guys. Absolutely great. And thank you very much for coming in. Captain America saved Chelsea. Yes. Captain America saved Chelsea. And we are very, very, very. And that is what I said. He needs to be starting games. Captain America needs to be starting games, and he needs to do it for himself. And hey, Tuchel needs to step up and let him be starting games, because he is someone, if he's holding the ball, he is like Hazard. He's not afraid of being fouled. He's not afraid of being injured. And that is the kind of players we want. Take the ball to them, get the goals for us, and that is it. And yesterday, we just play to and fro, back, left, right, middle, go back. What is the game Chelsea is playing, guys? Like, we are interested in getting goals. We are interested in getting, because whatever ball possession you have, if you don't score, nothing is going to be counted for you. Nothing is going to be counted for you. And we see ourselves, is Arsenal ball the same thing? We need to be clinically good up front. We need to just use our chances. We need to be creating spaces, and our midfielders are zero when it comes to shooting. No, none of them could stand outside the box and boast, if I get a shooting range outside the box, it is going to be a goal. Like those days we have ACN. We have Lampard. We have what's the name? The German. What's his name? Look at how I forgot his name. If you remember, please text me in the comment section because the German too was there as at that time, and you could see that if strikers are not scoring, midfielders are getting goals. Hazard. Look at Hazard era. He could score goal from any angle. Look at Williams. Williams era. Williams could score goal from any angle, but he bottled it by going to Arsenal as well. But we need this kind of midfielders, guys. If strikers are not getting that spaces, or if team is defending that much, we could be able to strike from outside the box and get that goals going. What is really happening and what is really worrying these players? I don't know. But Tuchel needs to work something about this thing, or we need to go for Tokimeni, or we need to combine Tokimeni and Declan Rice as well, because these two, I know they could probably do that for Chelsea as well, because we just lack that flair. We just lack that ingredients to just go in there and make it happen. And yesterday game, yet another one for us, and we couldn't actually make it out. And hey, as I said, the captain himself, I give him 5 out of 10. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section, because this is absolutely massive and great opportunity for Chelsea yesterday, and they were able to utilize it for us. Guys, who do you think we are going next for? Let me know in the comment section. Yes, we are just finishing with the defense, and another massive performance from this guy. And hey, he is just a class of a football player, and I call him fighter. He is a fighter and a fighter, and guess in the person of who? Let's get in there and make him. Yes, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Guys, what do you think about Ruben Loftus-Cheek? This guy, I simply call him fighter. Yes, he is a fighter. A fighter who deserves to just get in there and make it happen. A fighter who can be able to do all for Chelsea. And now, guess what? Chelsea till Satan said, I am doing great. Okay, yeah, I already read this. Yes, Captain America. Yeah, okay, that is it. And hey, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, guys, what do you think about this guy? Because yesterday he put another massive performance for Chelsea yesterday, even though we couldn't just get in there and make it happen. But what we can say is these guys were just Ruben Loftus-Cheek yesterday was just absolutely class, even though he bottled it in some few times. But hey, we all know Ruben Loftus-Cheek, that wasn't his favorite position, and this is the second time he's playing in that position, and he is doing absolutely massive, absolutely great work out there. He looked really off his usual game yesterday. I'm talking about, oh god, what am I? He put few chasing balls into the box and look a potential source of assist until he came off. It was just when there was a point that I realized that he could just put that ball on the net, because if that ball, it was just early half of the game, and if it was Reece James could have scored that ball, but he tried to just cross it in for someone to touch. Unfortunately, no one was able to touch it, and hey, it just went wide, and the keeper got it over there. And hey, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is just a player who can fight, and he from defensive midfield to any part of the midfield, and now he is playing right wing back for Chelsea. Come on, give this guy a credit, guys. Give him a credit, because he is just a masterclass of what we term as Chelsea typical football player. If he is being able, because the only thing I don't like about Ruben Loftus-Cheek is he hold balls too much. He hold ball too much, and hey, it is not my liking as well. It is not my liking as well, because if sometimes there are some instances he needs to give those passes, but it's not been working as well. But hey, he is just a typical great player for Chelsea. But what we can say is he is just ready to do everything. And hey, no one expected Ruben Loftus-Cheek this season to get playing time as the way he's getting. But thank God, thanks to Thomas Tuchel, because when he came on, a lot of years they wanted to loan him out once again, but he said no. I am not going anywhere. I want to stay and fight the position. And he has stayed in, and now he's getting that playing time as well. What a massive and what a brilliant performance he's showing in Chelsea. And I rate him 7 out of 10. Guys, let me know your opinions on that game, because that was absolutely amazing, and it was great for him to just come on board and make this massive performance yesterday once again in the right wing back, because that wasn't his favorite position, but he's making it a attempt to enjoy every position the coach deemed necessary to put him. Let me know your opinions. Let me know your suggestions about Ruben Loftus-Cheek, because I am personally giving him 7 out of 10. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. If you think that's not fair, let me know in the comment section, because this is what we do, and this is absolutely amazing for all of us as well. So guys, 7 out of 10 for Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Guys, guess who we are going next to? Guess who we are going next to? And another comments coming from Chelsea till Satan Repent said, Chelsea won't prove us wrong, but still I don't like him. Or Loftus-Cheek won't prove us wrong, but still I don't like him. But I think as at this moment, he is in his greatest form at this moment. He just needs to be coached. He just needs to be guided. Like this guy, I don't know. Let them put him in his favorite position. Let them move him forward, and you could see he could be getting that shooting ranges for us, because we saw him under Sarri scoring goals from outside the 18-yard box, shooting in every angles. So I just want to see that beast in them. But Conor Gallagher at the end of the season will come back to Chelsea as well, and we just need these kind of players. Let them box with the old players and learn more as well, but we need a shooting range player as well. Guys, let's get to the midfield. Absolutely midfield general for Chelsea. Guys, guess who I'm talking about? The midfield general was also another big performance from this guy. And guys, believe it or not, he was just absolutely brilliant. And hey, I guess his football was finishing. I thought he was just finishing, and I thought fasting was just stopping him from performing. And yesterday he was fasting as well, and he was able to give us that massive performance. Guess who it is? N'Golo Kante. Come on, guys. N'Golo Kante is actually absolutely amazing guy, and hey, his picture is not actually clear that much, but hey, we will manage with that as well. But hey, don't get me wrong, this is absolutely amazing, and I think N'Golo Kante is someone who can probably do it and do everything absolutely necessary for us to enjoy. And if you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know your opinions going into this game, because N'Golo Kante yesterday was another massive performance that we cannot just ignore. Yes, we cannot ignore N'Golo Kante. And another one coming in from Chelsea till Satan Repent said, hey, what will make a coach to change someone's position? What will make a coach to change someone's position? Probably it depends a lot. Chelsea till Shaitan said N'Golo Kante. Yes. Okay. So probably what will make coach to change someone's position? N'Golo Kante. Are you talking about N'Golo Kante or in general? If you are talking about generally, there are a lot of factors that a coach can change a player's from a player's what you call position. Sometimes the coach could see him as just not his the position he's playing. The coach could see him that, oh, that position doesn't favor him, and he thinks he could drive very well in a particular position, and he could change him that position and let him try over there as well. And the second thing is maybe a player could get injured, and then he shifts someone over there, and the player really performed very well, and he decided to be using him over there. And sometimes it could just be that maybe the he wants the player to be getting playing time as well, and he shifts him to a position that will favor the club as well. So there are a lot of factors. But if it comes to N'Golo Kante, come on, N'Golo Kante, no one thought N'Golo Kante could have played any position than DM. No one thought. No one thought about that. But when Sarri came with Jorginho, Sarri wanted to play his football. Sarri wanted to play his form of football, but Jorginho is always his DM when he's playing that football. So he tried, because you cannot bench a player like N'Golo Kante. So he tried to move N'Golo Kante to an offensive midfielder and come and see what N'Golo Kante was doing for Chelsea as well. And people were surprised to see him performing that kind of formation for Chelsea, but he really did well. Another one coming in from LD Legend said, "Hi Ashili, just to say I prefer the old setup, but if you like it, you don't want to change it." Okay, so with this LD Legend, with this, I will probably, okay, let me come, because I did something to this one, and probably I could probably change everything as well. But hey, this is what we are just trying to do absolutely. But hey, as you said, I'm going to just get in there and make it happen. And guys, let me know your opinions and suggestions going into this, because that is absolutely amazing and great performance from these two sides. So let me know your opinions and suggestions going into this game, because this is just absolutely amazing. And N'Golo Kante, guys, what do you think about N'Golo Kante in this game? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it, because it is just massive and massive turnaround from N'Golo Kante. Yes, he did perfectly well in the other day, and yesterday he did marvelously well, and today I could just be giving him 7 out of 10. Guys, what do you think about it? Because N'Golo Kante yesterday recycling possession, he was just recycling possession for Chelsea in well controlled areas, as were expected, because no one expected he could just do that yesterday because of the fasting. And I probably think the last two games he couldn't do quite very well as well, but yesterday was another absolutely performance from Chelsea. Lack technical quality, but that's not his game. Absolutely, technical qualities is not his game. He doesn't shoot from out, and there was a ball he could have scored that ball, but he delayed in passing. He wanted to pass that ball, and hey, it didn't actually go well for him. But let's see how these things are going to go out for N'Golo Kante. But hey, he was just absolutely class of a football. Guess what, guys? We are moving to who? No other people, because we are still in the midfield. Let me know what you think about the midfield. Let me know your opinions and suggestions going into the midfield, because we are going to who? No other person but the tiki-taka, the one-touch player who is just massive and great for Chelsea. And yesterday he was able to bottle down the penalty, and it wasn't looking absolutely great for him as well. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know how you think about Jorginho, because Jorginho wasn't just great yesterday. Jorginho wasn't just great, and he was not great yesterday. And hey, missing the penalty on top of it was just something that I didn't want to get. But hey, he was just poor. Coming to possessions, yes, he kept the possession for Chelsea. Coming to Everton, yet, yes, he did everything for Chelsea. Yes, he did that for Chelsea, but hey, he bottled that penalty in, and that could just be end of what he expected to do, guys. Let me know what you think about Jorginho, because Jorginho for me wasn't actually great yesterday, and he didn't actually do what we were expected of him to. And but hey, as we see, this is just class, and absolutely class of a football that he was just able to do for himself. But without doubt, This is just great and absolutely amazing for this guy. And let me know what you think we should rate Jorginho, because yesterday I wasn't happy when he bottled the penalty in. I was not happy at all. Now, another one coming in from Chelsea to Satan. If we want to talk about N'Golo Kante, we can't end finish, because that guy, he's something else. Absolutely. You just nail it. You just nail it. And I like the way you just put it, because we can't finish with him. That's why I just stopped and give him that 7 out of 10. But what do you think about Jorginho? Wow, Jorginho, I don't unbelievable. He is just he is just the master class of midfield tactical decisions. But hey, yesterday he was poor and he was just not clinically good enough as well. Let's see how things are going to work out for sure. And hey, Chelsea till Satan Rupen said, Jorginho, he's flop. Absolutely. And for that game, yesterday game, probably I'm giving him 3 out of 10. Guys, what do you think about that? Am I being harsh? No, I don't think I'm being harsh, because he was given the penalty to redeem his image in the game, but he bottled it in. Because even a kid would not play that kind of penalty. Just play it to the keeper. We know he's a penalty expert. There are some times that they can bottle it in, but yesterday wasn't great for Jorginho as well. I don't think he could just, but most of them we need to allow them to go as well in the when the season in the summer. But hey, we can still keep them for the kids to learn from them as well. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section, because this is what we are known for, and we are known for what, for the best. And Jorginho, just 3 out of 10 is enough, and it is enough to talk about him as well. Guess what, guys? Who are we going next? I just went to defense and I forgot of this guy. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Left wing back formation. He is our left wing back formation for sure. No player. We don't have any player who could just be there and be there for Chelsea as well. I don't know how this is gonna work, and I don't know how things are going to be probably good for him as well. But hey, I think he is just wow. Wow, guys, let me know your opinions, because this guy yesterday was just class, and the last game he was just class, and the previous game he was just class, and on top of it, the Champions League in Madrid, Atletico, Santiago Bernabeu, he was just class as well. And this is what we are talking about. This Marcos Alonso is a guy that I think he is just perfect of his own, and we cannot just talk much about him. And one thing for sure you should know is he assisted the goal for Chelsea. He assisted the goal, and Chelsea to say said exactly, actually 3 out of 10. He got lucky that you have given 3. Huh? Gotcha. He's just lucky that you have given him 3. Yes, maybe I could have even give him 2 or 0 as well. But hey, 3 is enough for him as well, since he has participated and we got that massive 3 points. I think I'm being fair. But Marcos Alonso, guys, offensively, this guy is the best defend left back that anyone can talk of. Offensively, mark my word. I said offensively, he's one of the best left back you can even talk about, but just that he doesn't recover quickly. That is only his problem. If he had speed in his game, if he was able to recover quickly and defend in the defensive area, he could have just been the best player Chelsea will ever have. But I can't count. Hey, we criticize him, yes, we are fair to criticize him, because he was not doing quite very well defensively, and up to date we cannot still be sure, because yesterday when he was there in that side alongside with Christensen, I wasn't happy, because Christensen, if Antonio Conte were to I said Antonio Conte, guys, forgive me, because that is slip of tongue. If we're going to talk about Antonio, that is Mikel Antonio in West Ham. If he was going to play the game yesterday, they would have given him to Christensen, because that kind of players bully Christensen. Christensen is not energetic enough, and this one too doesn't recover quickly. That could have been the weakest part of Chelsea, but we were thankful Antonio didn't play the game, and Christensen even was forced out in the game, and that is what we are actually talking about. And this guy yesterday was absolutely massive, was absolutely brilliant in the game, and was just fantastic in the game. And I can't just get any expression to just give to this guy. Marcos Alonso was just a phenomenal figure of Chelsea yesterday, and he was able to get that assist once again for Chelsea, and Christian Pulisic was just able to smash that goal in, and here we are talking about 3 points. And as I said, Chelsea need to be taking responsibility. The offensive players need to be taking responsibility as well, because it just looks like they are not ready to take responsibility, and that is why we are suffering and we haven't been able to do much here. But hey, without doubt, it is what it is. And this guy, I'm giving him 7 out of 10. What do you think about that? Let me know in your opinion. Let me know your suggestions. What do you think about that? Because the 7 out of 10, I think, is being fair to him. I could have given him 8, but hey, 7 out of 10 is fair, because sometimes he can still improve his game. We don't need him to over react too much as well. But hey, without doubt, it is just massive for him. And yesterday, I can't talk much about him, but hey, he really did very well yesterday as well. Guess what? We are moving to no other person but the person who add energy to Chelsea squad. He add energy to Chelsea squad, and his absence, we are not doing quite much. His absence, we are not doing perfectly well. His absence, we are not able to do things quite very well. And yesterday, I think he bottled it out yesterday. Yes, he bottled it out yesterday. I didn't see much of him in the game as well. Mason Mount, guys. Mason Mount. Money Mace in short. Money Mace in short. Yesterday, I didn't see him much of the game. He didn't really turn up until midway of the game through the second half. Deny a breakthrough goal by an outstanding Dawson block. Absolutely. But hey, he didn't actually impress me, because I expected a lot from Mason Mount in this kind of games. But yesterday, he bottled it in for me. But he wasn't that great, but he wasn't poor. And for that matter, I'm giving him 5 out of 10. Probably next time he will put that energy there for Chelsea. He will be able to put that massive reward for Chelsea, and I just think he can be able to do more. And this time round, I think that is not the best for him. But hey, I think he will be able to do much better as well in the next game coming, because we will be visiting Manchester United. We'll be visiting Old Trafford, yes, to play against the Butlers. What do you think about that game as well? Because Chelsea can go out there and to fail to get that 3 points, because right now I don't know what to talk about Chelsea. I don't know how to trust Chelsea, because these kind of games, everyone is winning against Manchester United, but when it comes to Chelsea, if every team is facing Chelsea, like they are just eager to get that win, and it's like when they get that win, they are going to take that trophy. And that is what happens against Brentford, that is what happened against Arsenal, that is what happened against West Ham United, and hey, Manchester United next. And if Chelsea are able to get that massive 3 points, I will be happy as well. But guess what? Mason Mount, as I said, I gave him 5 out of 10, and I'm being fair enough to him. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. And we move to the next person, the player of the century, the player who knows what, wow, I can't just guy, and he is just a typical striker for Chelsea, and for the past few games he was able to make it outstanding for Chelsea. Kai Havertz. King Kai Havertz is a guy that I think he can probably make it a massive for Chelsea in time to come, because this time round we see him to be not doing quite very well, but he can be able to bottle things out. Yesterday he didn't really perform very much for me. He didn't really do that quite massive distance for me yesterday, and I think he also bottled it out as well yesterday, but he wasn't good enough, but he wasn't also great. Invisible in the first half, he was just not there in the first half. Slightly improved in the second, but it was his day overall. It wasn't his day overall, sorry guys. It wasn't his day overall, and hey, I gave him 4 out of 10. What do you think about that? 4 out of 10. That is what I think I can give him, and that is what I think he deserves to get as well. If you think otherwise, let me know in the game, because King Kai Havertz yesterday couldn't just make it a day for me. I just really wanted him to score a goal as well, because for the past how many games now he has not been able to get that goal in for Chelsea. But hey, he is buzzing and he could be able to do more for Chelsea as well. And guess what, guys? Let me know what you think about it. Let me know your opinions and suggestions going into this game. And it is what it is, and it is absolutely what it is. Another one coming in from Chelsea till Satan repents said, Mason Mount, he's not like before. I don't know what is wrong with him of late. Absolutely. I don't know either. But maybe it's just tiredness. You know, when games, they've played a lot of games this season, and getting to the end of this season, most of them are getting tired. And you know, most of them are still young and they don't have that resilience to just keep their self till that time. But hey, as time goes on, they will be adapted and they can be able to do more for Chelsea. But that is the only excuse I can say for Mason Mount. But I don't know how he's going to do that every time, because Chelsea, we need results every time, and if you don't give us every time, your name will go to the bottom, and someone who is giving us name will be on top. That is how we are, Chelsea, because we always want to win. We want the best for the clubs, and we want every player to be delivering every time, and that is the most important thing as well. And hey, let's guess to who. No other person but Timo Werner. Some people say Timo Werner. Some people say Timo Werner. Whatever you call him is Timo Werner. This guy is absolutely a typical guy, and his game has just started at this moment of the game. Yes, his game has just started, and this time round you see him getting playing time because he is workaholic. This guy is workaholic. He's not getting the goals for Chelsea. He's not like doing massive for Chelsea, but the fans like him. Why? Because he's being truthful, he's being honest with himself, and he always wants to get better, and he always eager to do it for the club and for himself. And that is one thing, he won the heart of the fans. You see, ever like if it was any other striker by now, Chelsea players would have been saying, "Oh, we want him out, we want him out." But you see, every time he comes in on the pitch, supporters support him because they know he's working hard to get better. Yes, and forever, if you are working hard, everyone is going to recognize you, and everyone is going to recognize you as well. And that is the situation of Timo Werner at this current time in Chelsea. Other than that, we would have been crying he should go, but people still like him because of the way he possesses himself in the team as well. And yesterday he was granted the opportunity to start once again, and it is just absolutely massive. Though it was just absolutely massive and absolutely great opportunity for him. And hey, let's see how things are going to work out, and I will just be able to make it happen for sure. And guys, if you just join me, remember it is absolutely amazing and great opportunity to make it happen. So I will just get in here, and it will be just a great opportunity for all of us to make it happen. Let's see how things are going to work out. Let's see how things are going to work out for him. And yesterday he didn't really prove himself as well, but hey, he is always there to improve. Timo Werner better after the break when he caught the game's first clear sight of goal and later saw several chances to begging go begging and should have taken one of them, but he failed to get that one goal. And I think it is absolutely great. And hey, his rating is 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 for Timo Werner as well. Guys, what do you think about it, and what do you think about it as well? Because these guys were able to just get in there and bottle it in. And hey, now we are going to be talking about the substitutes. The substitutes, because the substitutes were the guys who came on and everything was now okay for Chelsea. And I think Thomas Tuchel will be buzzing, because yes, his decisions in the pitch and off pitch have been absolutely amazing, except for Arsenal game and except for what's the name, Brentford game in Stamford Bridge. Yes, with these two games, we cannot say he isn't great. We cannot say he isn't great. He has been absolutely amazing for us. And Chelsea till Satan repent said, Timo Werner, the German pronounce W as Vin. Timo, he's on and off player the time. Yeah, he's off and on players, and we always see him always trying to fight better and always come on board to do better for himself, and that is why he's being loved by all. You can't hate him as well, because he's being honest. If he doesn't perform, he doesn't perform. If he perform, he perform. That is it. And he's simple, straightforward answers. He doesn't want to explain, divert things, and do all that. That is how he is, guys. And hey, it is absolutely amazing. And let's get into the substitutes at this moment of the game. And another one coming in from Chelsea till Satan Best at the time you expected him to score, then he messed up. Yes, he absolutely mess up sometimes. That one is a fact. That one is a fact. He mess up sometimes. Clear opportunity, he will balloon the ball. Clear opportunity to score, he will miss the ball. But hey, he always come in and he always try to do better for himself, and that is what we can say about him as well. And now let's get to the substitutes. Guess what? Who are we going to, guys? Let's get to Hakimi Ziyech. Hakimi Ziyech. Guys, Hakimi Ziyech. Well, everyone is talking about this guy because Eric Ten Hag is coming to Manchester United. Why are they talking about him? They thought Eric Ten Hag could just get him back into Manchester United, and because he has been playing alongside with Eric Ten Hag, they think it is an opportunity for Eric Ten Hag to just come on and make it happen and just make it happen a straight deal for Manchester United. But I don't think it's gonna be possible as well, unless he opts to go. Absolutely, because right now in Chelsea current situation, no player will be happy at this moment unless they just see the owner who is coming to take over for sure. So let's see how this is gonna work out. And hey, without doubt, Ziyech came on into the game. He really tried to make an impact into the game, but hey, didn't really click very well. But he was very effective on the three Chelsea substitutes. Like, he was very impact on them, and he was just getting balls in. No one were able to get in touch with the ball. And there was one instant he just pinpoint Lukaku, but Lukaku got the header, but it hit a defender and came back. And hey, this guy, he came on in the 76th minute of the game. His take in place of Loftus-Cheek in the game. So, and he was able to do that kind of performance. And hey, I give him 5 out of 10 What do you think about that? What do you think about that? Absolutely. And the next one we could probably be going is, hey, the match winner himself. The match winner himself. Guys, the match winner himself. People term him Captain America. Some people call him Christian. Some people call him Pulisic. Whatever you call him, what we know is yesterday he was the match winner for Chelsea, and Pulisic was just absolutely amazing and great opportunity from him. And now Chelsea still sitting up and said the substitutes. I still don't understand why Tuchel brought Lukaku in. Well, let's get in there. We will talk about that as well. We will talk about that as well. Now, Christian Pulisic came on and make a massive impact in the game, scoring the goal winner for Chelsea. And this is what we were looking for. Chelsea were frustrated at that time of the game. Chelsea was frustrated because things wasn't working well for them. Things wasn't getting greater for them. And this is what we are talking about. Popped up when it matters. Guys, popped up when it matters. Simple words. You popped up when it matters, and that is what Christian Pulisic did yesterday for Chelsea. Very effective and very wonderful goal in for Chelsea, and had the composure to win the game for Chelsea. What a massive player he is, and as I said, he deserves to start games for Chelsea. He deserves it. No excuses, guys. We don't need excuses in this game. We don't need excuses. He just needs. No, Tuchel should rethink. Tuchel should rethink about Christian Pulisic. Yet, yes, we know he's been getting injuries, but he's important into the squad. Last season, we all saw the impact he made. Yes, he made a lot of impact, but yet people bottle it in. Yes, they are still playing. Christian Pulisic came on and saved Chelsea. Next game against Manchester United, he deserved to start that game. He deserved to start that game as well. If you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section, because it is what it is, and it is absolutely what it is. And I think this was going to be great, and it was going to be absolutely amazing for both sides. Come on, guys. Let me know your opinions. Let me know your suggestions. Nubola, I'll call you. Nubola. Let me know your opinions and suggestions going to this game, because it is just what we term as Christian Pulisic match winner of Chelsea, and he is the one at this moment of the game. Yes, absolutely amazing. Great moment. Absolutely beautiful from Christian Pulisic, and I held him higher for what he has done for Chelsea. And without doubt, he came on in the 76th minute of the game and taking over Werner, and came in and make that massive goal. 7 out of 10 for Christian Pulisic, and he can still improve more as well. And now we are going to where my brother is talking about. We are going to the main man himself. Romelu Lukaku. Romelu Lukaku. Yes, Lukaku was a massive striker, no doubt. Now, Chelsea to Satan repent said the Captain America, the hero or the savior. Absolutely, and love strong, and thank you. Absolutely, you just made it simple for me. I didn't know how to describe him, but this is what we are. Yes, the hero, savior, thank you, strong, and thank you, and love. Absolutely. Now, Romelu Lukaku came on into the game. Yes, he came on into the game. We needed someone to make a name in the front lineup. Yes, absolutely. He didn't. The previous games didn't show like he should come into this game. Yes, you could understand that, but how did he get? Because right now he has lost confidence. And even in Stamford Bridge, you could see the last time they started him, when he was going out, they were booing him. Some few fans were booing him. And how is he going to make impact if he's not getting the playing time? How is he going to get confidence if he's not getting the playing time yet? So let's give him the playing time. Let's give him that opportunity to, at least maybe one game will come, they will bring him in and he will shine. And when he shine, maybe he will continue to shine as well. Even though I didn't expect him to come into the game, but hey, when he came in, his movement was good. You see that now he was making runs that we never thought Lukaku could do. And yesterday he actually did battle with some of the defenders as well for balls. And I really did like the impact he made in the game as well, because things are changing for him a little bit. Maybe he's getting adapted, and when he finished adapting with his teammates, probably he could make that difference for Chelsea. And believe it or not, I am not supporting Lukaku in this, but probably maybe that press conference has absolutely changed his game. It has changed his demeanor in the game. It has changed his confidence in the game. And now, if something is really going on, because people are just thinking something is going wrong between Lukaku and Thomas Tuchel, and I don't believe that. First, I used to believe it. I thought yes, there was something going, but now I think they have ironed out their issues, because he usually prays and he said we cannot just be talking a lot about him. We need to give him time and he will be able to produce, because he's a massive striker. He is a massive striker. And guys, this is the end of our ratings. And Lukaku yesterday, I haven't rated him for sure, but let me give him his rating. And yesterday game in particular did well to win the penalty by intelligently using his body and strength. Yes, he was the one who win the penalty for Chelsea. But hey, he did not bottle it out for sure. And hey, that was when the man himself, the penalty genius, just missed it. Another penalty in Stamford Bridge as well. So he really did well to win that penalty for Chelsea, and you could see him battling with a lot of defenders, and that probably led to the winning of the penalty. And he deserved that credit as well. He deserved that credit as well. And guys, let me know your opinions and suggestions going into this game, because hey, this is the end of our ratings. And if you think otherwise, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the game. And Chelsea till Satan repent said, Lukaku, the man who doesn't see the back of the net. Actually, they gave every opportunity, but he's not proving himself. Yes, that's what I'm saying. He doesn't deserve to play the game, but he needs, right now, it's just like, oh, you lost confidence with your girlfriend, or your girlfriend lost confidence with you, and your girlfriend lost trust with you. It will take time for her to just give you that opportunity, just gain that trust back. So the confidence, losing confidence in the game is very difficult, but you can't be on bench to gain your confidence back. Remember, he was our marquee signer last season, this the beginning of this season, and probably let him be introducing him a little bit by little bit, and let him get confident. And you yourself already said it, the man who doesn't see the back of the net. So if he gain that confidence and he's going to prove himself, probably we will be seeing different Lukaku. And believe it or not, he will come back as well, because his country also qualified for the World Cup as well. So let's see how, but the season will begin before the World Cup, and I know the World Cup is going to be in November as well. So let me know, guys, your opinions and suggestions going into this game. This was absolutely massive and great opportunity for us. And hey, guess what, tomorrow Champions League coming on your way as well. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know your suggestions and opinions going into these ratings. If you think anything, let me know in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the game, because this just massive opportunity from all of us, and we could just be bottling everything in. Without doubt, it is what it is, and it is absolutely what it is, and we have done our part as well. And hey, let me know how things are getting better here, because I am trying every possible means to get it better. And for sure, hit me on Twitter as at at Ashili Sports, and also on Facebook Ashili Sports page group, and also on Twitter Ashili Sports. And hey, Chelsea to Satan repent. I couldn't find your account as well. The nipple soft nipples. I didn't find it as well. And hey, you could probably holler me on Twitter, Ashili Sports, and probably I could follow you back because your page was interesting for me. Your first page was very interesting for me, and I was able to enjoy a couple of it as well. But hey, let me know there because I couldn't find it. I searched for it and I didn't get it as well. And guys, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your time. And without doubt, this was absolutely amazing and it was absolutely great. And Champions League coming on your way tomorrow. Where who? Guess what? Champions League coming on your way tomorrow. Where who? Real Madrid is going to battle against Manchester City, and it's going to be a great opportunity from both sides. And without doubt, thank you very much for your time, and let's get in there and make it happen and see you tomorrow as well. And if you just joined, this was absolutely amazing and great opportunity to be here, and I thank each and every one of you who made it here. And hey, it was absolutely wonderful, and thank you very much, Chelsea till Satan repent, and also LD boy. And thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow in the Champions League. Bye.